What's up, YouTube? David here in Team Big Dick's channel, and I have some news. This may or may not be the ban list. I actually got this from Cordero. He posted a video about it earlier, but I just wanted to get this out there, so people know about it. This list is up on Yugioh 5. It's YGO5ds.co.cc. They have pretty good looking V scans. I don't know, I've been seeing people say that like some of the text doesn't match up and stuff. I'm not sure because I can't translate that. But if this is true so far, the band is Bryonek, Dark Arm, Card Destruction, Mind Control, Sanguine, Wind Up Hunter, BLS, E-Hero, Electrum, and Monster Reborn. I actually wouldn't be mad about that, Bryonek, he's been needing a ban for a while. Like, it's a busted card. Dark Arm, same thing. Like, here, Dark Arm wasn't as much of a big deal as it was in Japan. But then again, our ban list is mostly based off the Japanese meta. Card Destruction, it's like, makes Dark Worlds win, so that's okay. Mind Control, I think, deserved to be banned, especially with all the synchro decks that are going to be coming out, like Laval's and that kind of stuff. So, that's fine. Sanguine should be banned. It slows down the tour guide engine, but Sanguine should be banned. Like, let's be real. Sanguine should have been banned like 2 formats ago when plants were running around and they desperately needed Sanguine. Should have been banned for a while now. Wind Up Hunter is really the only thing that got hit out of Wind-Ups, which is fine, because Wind-Ups without the hand loop is just it's a good deck still. But you can't just like loop your opponent's hand and auto win. Like, you have to actually play a game against them. And I think it makes Wind-Ups a more skill-based deck since they can't just auto win first turn. BLS, that card should have never came back. It's just stupid. Electrum is banned, and I can see why. It's part of a two-card OTK for heroes with Gustav. Like, basically it's you just make Gustav like infinitely and just attack and do burn damage. Like, it doesn't even matter what they do. Like, Valor and Maxi, it gets through both of them. So I could see why Electrum would be banned. And Monster Reborn, same thing. Should have been banned a long time ago. Should have never came back. Like, what they should do, they didn't do it. I'll actually come back to this. But the limited is Rescue Rabbit, Dark Magician of Chaos, Super Poly, Insector Centipede, Wish of the Black Forest, Ultimate Offering, and Solemn Warning. Honestly, personally, I felt for Rabbit, instead of hitting Rescue Rabbit to 1, they should have put Logia to 1 and put Rabbit to 2. Because 1 Rabbit kind of makes the deck like almost unplayable. Because you base your whole deck strategy around that 1 Rabbit. And especially if this list is real and Sanguine is banned. I mean, you'll have the Witch to search it, but like, there's no way to search Witch. Like, with Sanguine, you could get it with Tour Guide, and either you could make them kill it, or you could just kill it yourself, and then get your Rabbit and make your plays. But with Witch, you can't search the Witch, really. So, I mean, personally, I would see it as kind of bad for Rabbit, that Rabbit's at 1, and they didn't hit Logia or Dolka. Which I can understand Dolka because it's a TCG exclusive, but Logia should have been hit. Instead of Rabbit going to 1, it should have been Logia and Rabbit going to 2. Dark Magician of Chaos, I could understand why they're bringing it back. I wish they didn't, or wouldn't, whatever will happen with this list. But, whatever. It's because of the spellcaster, like spellbooks or whatever. Super Poly, that's understandable because the card's busted. Centipede, a lot of people say Dragonfly, but I completely agree with Centipede. Because you can have like 3 Dragonflies and Hornets and stuff all day, but if you don't have the Centipedes to search and set up your next turn, you're not really going to get a whole lot done. You can blow up 2 cards and make a Zen mains. Like, that's pretty much the extent of what you can do with just Dragonfly and no Centipede. Like, putting Centipede to 1 would make Insectors not as herp derp, because you have to play your Centipede when you can get the most out of it. Like, you can't just go for Centipede because you have 2 more in your deck now. Like, Centipede is really important to the deck, and I think people would realize that if Centipede actually did or does get hit to 1. Witch of the Black Forest, I feel that that card shouldn't really come back, because you can search like everything in Chaos Dragons. So it's not good, especially since Chaos Dragons didn't get hit on this list. I'm sorry, my phone's ringing. But if it does end up that this is the list, like, dragons are just gonna be everywhere. Ultimate Offering to 1. The only deck that really used Ultimate Offering and made efficient use of it was Offering Gadgets, and I feel that 1 Ultimate Offering is not enough, and it just kills that deck completely. Solemn Warning, I don't think should be limited. I mean, especially with like dragons gonna be running everything and all these monsters that are easily summoned. Like, I feel Warning should be at 2. It should stay at 2, because playing 3 is just retarded, because it's 6,000 life points. But 2 warnings is good. It helps you control. And as for the semi-limited 1-for-1, I don't know. E-Call's fine. Shien shouldn't, I mean, it could, but shouldn't be at 2. It just makes Samurais, like, extremely good again. And Bestiari, I guess Bestiari is okay, actually. It just kind of makes Glad's a competitive deck again when they have more access to, their destruction. Especially now with Inzectors, like, Bestiari is not as big of a deal, because that's basically what the Inzector deck is a deck of kind of Bestiaries, so it's like, I think it's fine putting Bestiari to 2. Necrogardener, Primal Seed, and Formula Synchron are no longer restricted. Necrogardener nobody cares about. Primal Seed, whatever, BLS is gone. But Formula should not be at 3. It's just a bad idea. So, I guess just leave your comments below. Tell me what you think. Do you think this list is real? Do you think it's fake? I don't know. I've been hearing all kinds of stuff, and I've been seeing all kinds of stuff, so we'll see what actually happens. But that's all for now. So comment, rate, subscribe. Peace.